but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed.
Hello, welcome. We're back in Orlando. We're back from Atlanta. You saw some clips of our time in Atlanta. We were there for about, I want to say it was 3 days. First, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Mel. Thank you for clicking on my video. I am using my old iPhone. I am pretty soft-spoken, and speaking to a camera is a little off-putting for me. It's a little weird. This will be probably my second video. I've been wanting to post on YouTube for years. A little bit of my background: I went to film school, so I love videography, I love photography, and I love YouTube. I love watching creators, vlogs, book content. So I thought I'd, join the community. I feel like it's a very welcoming community, especially like on Instagram. So yeah, bear with me again. This is my first talking to a camera video. I'm gonna try to not be as awkward. I wanted to add a little bit more to the vlog, the Atlanta vlog. I did pick up a couple things, lots of books, secondhand books. All of them are secondhand books. I'm really trying to be more mindful of where I am spending my money, especially with new things. I do love thrifting. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love the process of just hunting for something, or like stumbling across something that you just love as soon as you see it. And like just the fact that it's secondhand, it just makes the piece even more special. While I was in Atlanta, I did read this book right here, When I Was Puerto Rican. It's a memoir. I loved it so much. This just resonated with me. It's very personal for me, obviously, being Puerto Rican. It was beautiful. It was poetic. Basically, the story is about Esmeralda growing up in Puerto Rico, being a jibara, and then when she got older, they moved to New York. That's like where the book ends. So it's basically her childhood living in Puerto Rico, which is very, very similar to mine, also to my mother's. And yeah, so I wanted to read just a couple things, like 2 things from the book. This part, she's talking to her father. She experiences death for the first time as a kid in Puerto Rico. It wasn't a family member. It was someone from the community who passed. It was an older man. And so as a child, she had lots of questions, and her dad was the one that she felt comfortable asking those to. So this is what he told her about what happens to a soul when someone passes away. The soul lives inside a person when he's alive. It's the part of a person that feels. A poet's soul feels more than regular people's souls, and that's what makes him write poetry. That just kind of stood out to me, and it was beautiful, and I felt like it was very well said. So this other part right here, I don't know, it brought me back, because again, this book first published in 1993. I was all of 1 year old. This is an older book, but I felt like this song right here just brought me back to my childhood. So it goes like this: Pollito, chicken, gallina, hen, lápiz, pencil, y pluma, pen, ventana, window, puerta, door, maestra, teacher, y piso, floor. Like, it's not that I forgot the song, but obviously I don't sing that song. Yeah, it just brought back a lot of emotions just reading this book. If you're looking to read someone's story, if you're looking to connect to your roots, if you're Puerto Rican or just Hispanic in general, like, I feel like this is a really good book. If you want to gift a book to your mother or your grandmother, I feel like this is a good one. So let's move on to the part we've been waiting for. Books I picked up from Atlanta. I picked up these 2 first books in Acapella Books. It was a beautiful bookstore. I have been to Atlanta countless amounts of times, but I don't know why I've never been into this bookstore. They have a massive used book section, which was amazing. I felt like I was a little kid exploring this bookstore. When you first walk in, it's just like a regular bookstore with like new books, new releases, beautiful bookstore. And then you go through like a room, and that opens up to a massive room of just so many books. I was a little overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. So the first book I picked up is The Book of Unknown Americans by Cristina Enriquez. It was close to the memoir section, so I originally thought it was a memoir. It's not. But the cover, can we just take a moment, because that's beautiful. About a Mexican woman who moves to the States, and I'm guessing like she meets someone. I don't really like to know what a book is really about. Like, I kind of like skim over it, and if it looks interesting while I'm at the bookstore or wherever I'm picking up the book from, if something catches my eye, then I pick it up. I don't even like reading Goodreads like reviews on books. I feel like that kind of messes with my head. Like, I kind of like to go into it blindly. That's the first one. This one here, because I am in a memoir kick. So this one's called Two Trees Make a Forest. It's by Jessica J. Lee. Again, I picked this one up at Acapella Books. So it's In Search of My Family's Past Among Taiwan's Mountains and Coast. A chance discovery of letters written by her immigrant grandfather leads Jessica J. Lee to her ancestral homeland in Taiwan. I've never read any other books by this author, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then these last three books I picked up at Goodwill. I love Goodwill books. And so yeah, we found a couple really good books there. The first one being The Glass Castle. I've seen this book everywhere on Bookstagram. And I've heard really good things about it. So yeah. The next one, again, this is another popular one that I've seen. I'm excited to read it. It's called Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I'm guessing by the sticker here, it's a Peacock series. Heard nothing but good things, so I'm excited to get into this one. And then the third one here is called Hello Beautiful by Anne Napolitano. This book I was eyeing at Acapella Books, like new book section. I was so close to buying this book, but then I thought, listen, like, you are not supposed to be buying books right now, especially like brand new books. So I left Acapella Books. Then we went to Goodwill later on in the day, and I found this book at Goodwill for $2. And I was like, you're clearly meant to come with me. I'm clearly meant to read you at some point. It's a beautiful book. The cover again is called Hello Beautiful. So I'm excited. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know what it's about. Let me read a little bit. William Waters grew up in a house silenced by tragedy, where his parents could hardly bear to look at him, much less love him. So when he meets a spirited and ambitious Julia Padavano in his freshman year of college, it's as if his world has lit up around him. Okay, so it's another love story. So yeah, I'm excited for these books. I have a massive TBR list. I feel like it just keeps growing. It's a little overwhelming. I do have some time. I have a little bit of a holiday break, so maybe I'll dig into some of these books. I have been into fantasy lately. I've been reading the Glass Castle series, so I'm in my Kindle, so I'm really enjoying that. But I do want to kind of like read another memoir while I'm reading that, just to like mix it up a little bit. Yeah, the next two things are just things that I picked up. And actually, one of them was a bookstore. What's the name of that bookstore? I think it's called Vahi Books. Yes, this is Vahi Books. So the first thing I picked up is this cute mug. It says book person. There's a little cute smiley face inside the cup, and I love that. I'm a sucker for cute drinkware. And then the last thing here, Le Bon Shop boyfriend socks. I've seen these online after I bought them. So like it's not like I was influenced to buy them by anyone online. I just saw them at a store. I forgot the name of the store, but it's in one of the clips. I bought some shoes and they're clogs. They're like the Dog Martin clogs. I believe that's what they're called. But they're like a olivey green color, and I felt like the red would pair so nicely with them. So yeah, I picked these up. So yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for clicking on my channel. If you want to subscribe, please do. I'm going to try to post at least a video every week. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.